So this is beautiful, and you know, the first thing I can see is this mural. I mean, I didn't know what you were talking about before, but this really makes it stand out. You've got all kinds of things going on in here.
The mixed media mural. I feel that it's a wonderful idea to beautify the area close to your front door.
And then now we go under the pergola.
Adding richness to the garden involves going up in the air and not just down on the ground.
Yeah.
When we create something that encloses you, and especially a pergola you can walk under, this adds romance to a garden. You're coming to another room, so we enter through a doorway.
This is beautiful.
And this is an arbor.
Yeah. What about these beautiful purple bushes that you have?
It's a true geranium from the island of Madeira. Madeira geranium. It has these huge leaves which you never cut off, and it blooms for about 2 months.
The color and the unusual shape really add an accent to the garden. You've got a bunch of them around here now.
Hey, wouldn't you like one to take home and plant in your garden?
Yeah.
Well, I think you should have one.
And she's still pulling
And
things out after all these years.
So you take this one home, and it's got 3 actually. You take that home and plant it in your garden.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, so, all right?
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. We're coming to my favorite spot in the whole...
This is it?
This is it. I love it. This is where I eat lunch every
this is where
day.
you eat lunch, all right.
Yeah, and excuse me, why don't you sit here,
All right,
Dennis?
okay.
And that's where friends sit, right there, and I put my legs up. And I have my lunch here, and each of us have an elephant on one side.
Oh, yes, we do.
That's where we put our iced tea or whatever we're drinking for lunch. But many a glass of champagne has been drunk down here, too. Many a bottle of champagne has come down here and gone on that table. So this is a spot it's quite festive at times.
Yeah.
And it's a wonderful place to talk and chat and tell stories and watch the birds.
Heaven on earth. Your garden, I know for you, is a very spiritual place. I mean, it seems to renew you.
This is renewal in a different way, but I eat lunch in the garden. I go to the bottom of the garden, I take my lunch down there, and if I'm working hard, yes, it renews me. It's like a mini vacation. A landscape architect came here once and looked all over my garden. I'd known him for years, and he saw the pergola with 14 chairs and a long table down in the bottom of the garden. And he said, well, I can't do this for my patrons or customers because nobody would bring the food down here. Well, we do. It's renewal. I mean, we do. In this family, we carry everything down there. So yes, you can do this. It's a matter of getting out and getting renewed in nature. Nature gives us something that is, it's hard to put it into words. But after all, we as human beings started out that way. We didn't immediately learn how to build houses.
You have written a number of books on gardening and other things, but mostly gardening. You've done the practical, your month-by-month guide, which is something that somebody could pick up and say, if I want to chase the seasons such as they are in this town, I know what Pat Welsh is going to tell me what to plant.
People love that book, and it makes me so grateful. Because writing these kind of books is not a get-rich-quick scheme, you know.
No.
But I meet people all the time that keep a copy under their bed. I can't believe it. And they read it at bedtime to find out what they're going to have to do. I don't think I would do that. It would make me worry. Because that book is chock full of all the plants that anyone could ever have in California. No one's going to have all the plants that are in that book and all the things it says that you need to do. No one's going to do all of them. But it at least, I think, takes the gardener by the hand, month by month, through the year, and tells them what to do, down to the last tablespoon, just about. And I did it because people need that help. People come here from back east. They don't know how to go garden here. They don't understand our seasons. They think there are none. And they don't understand the right kind of plants to grow. And so that's why I wrote that book.